Hey guys, welcome to the second edition of the Chaminade Times. Today we'll be covering an interview with varsity team captain Thomas Palomera and his opinion on the game against Navarro. And we will also be covering a new segment of the Chaminade Times, Politics with Rengo. And we're going to be covering the most recent presidential debate, sort of, if you can call that a debate. Enjoy.
What's up, guys? This is the PEP, second version of the Chaminade Times. I'm Paul Witt. This is my good friend Thomas Palomera, captain of the football team. We got a huge game against Navarro Panthers tomorrow, and I got a couple questions for him. So, first question is, why should Central not be counted out? There's been a lot of speculation over maybe, they're a really good team, but, we're a really good team too, so why shouldn't we be counted out?
Well, I know a lot of guys are worried about the people being injured, people being out this week. But I think that, when it comes down to it, it's 60 minutes of football, and we can't worry about how much bigger they are, how much faster they are, and we just got to play the game, and I think we'll get a W.
Well, how is the team prepared for this game, and how have you personally prepared?
I think everyone's been a lot more focused in practice, just going a lot faster, going a lot harder, just really watching a lot of film and studying on our opponent and just really focusing on the techniques and what we need to do to win. And personally, I think I've just been a lot more focused in practice, watching a lot of film, studying our opponent, and just really practicing my technique, which I think will help us win the game.
All right. Central Catholic Section R, known for their rowdiness. How big of a part will they play in tomorrow's game?
I think they'll play a huge part in tomorrow's game. It's always good seeing the student body out there cheering us on. I think that if everyone's out there being as loud as they can, it'll help us feel more confident in ourselves and really determine a good outcome of the game.
All right, final question. What are the main keys into winning this game?
I think the main key is just focusing on our opponent and focusing on what we need to do, and not being worried about how much bigger they might be than us, and just focusing on our technique, and I think we'll come out with a W.
All right, guys, you heard it here. Thomas Palomera, captain, coming out with a W tomorrow. This is Paul Witt, signing off. Thank you.
Well, we've had a productive week, PEP staff. It's going to be a great few months coming up for us. I think we're done for tonight. Let's go. Oh, Matt, don't forget to finish up that story on the debate. Thank you.
All right. See you guys later.
Later. Good job.
Well, hello everybody. We are here right now with the annual States United elections. I'm Bester Bolt, and today we have our two amazing candidates, Bump.
Hey everybody, I'm Bump. I'm gonna be the next SU president. Choose me.
And we also have Billary. Well, hey there everybody, I'm Billary, and I want to be your next SU president, and let's just see how it goes. Alright, well the first question I have to ask as a Bester Bolt is, we're going to give the floor to Bump first, and Bump, what do you think about the football policy?
Well, Bester, you see, that's a hard one. Actually, I am a very good student. So I do, in fact, know how to fix the system. It's very bad. We need to fix it. The problems are everywhere. Only a man like me could fix the problems. They're bad. They are bad.
Well, actually, Bump, I do think that the football policy is a little bit skewed. I do agree with you on that front. But I do have to say, you just gave no information on how you're going to fix it. I do have a plan. I do know what I'm doing. I've been in the system a very, very long time. I've not played football. Maybe I've got a few expelled, but it doesn't really matter. I know what I'm doing. You can go to www.football.com, check all the facts, check all the plays. You're going to find it there.
Well, Billary, that was actually a very good statement.
And Bump, that was nice too. But right now we're going to go on the misbehavior policy. Bump, what do you think about that? What are your opinions on that?
Well, Buster, I don't really think we have to fix anything on that front. It seems to be perfectly fine, but I'll tell you what. The students roaming around, they're misbehaving. It's a problem. How do we fix it? Movie days. Kids don't have enough movie days. We need to bring back law and order. We need to bring it back. Movie days.
I do have to say, Bump doesn't know what he's talking about at all. Because he only knows how to check grades. That's about it. And I've been in the system. I can do it. Would you want that for a president? He doesn't like students. He doesn't like any kind of students. You know, the students who wear khakis. He doesn't like the students who wear boat shoes or the ones who wear tennis shoes. I support all students. Well, you know what, Billery and Bump, you had some very good points on that one. So now we're just gonna go ahead and
Actually, Bester, I'm sorry to interrupt you here, but I do need to get a point out. I know my 2 minutes is up, but I never said that. So let's just talk about something really quick. Our football games, what I said about the policy earlier, I never said that. That was a lie. What I really meant to say was we need to build a wall around the football stadium. There are too many Apaches. We need to build a wall. That's the only way to fix it. Bester, I'm sure of it. I'm a businessman. Trust me. Bester, trust me.
That's not a very good statement because you can't just build a wall around the football stadium. That's gonna have way too much impact on the players. And you know, I've been in the system a long time. I can tell you that. Check the facts. www.football.com. I'll tell you why that doesn't work. The math doesn't add up.
You know what we need to do, Bester? Bester Bolt, trust me. We need to build this wall, and we will have the other team play for it. I already went. I spoke to the head coach. He told me we would play for the wall. They're going to play us for it.
Well, actually, Bump, that is a bad idea. How could a man suggest such an idea? Why would you want to keep good students out of the stadium?
I'm sorry, that's a lie. I never said that. Billery, I never said that. Stop putting words in my mouth. Billery, are you trying to hack me? She's trying to hack me right now. She's being a hacker. She doesn't like my Law and Order DVD. Pre-order it. Movie days. We need movie days. Kids are misbehaving. Law and Order. Billery, you're a hacker. You all heard it.
Billery, Bump, that's actually been a very good interview, even though we did not cover the actual responses to the questions themselves. You've both overlapped your time by a number of hours, actually.
Oh, boy. Rengo, what are you doing in my room? It's 6 o'clock in the morning.
I'm early. I was actually just working on some head stuff. I'll